Des mains qui tient les rênes. Tantôt pionique, la voilà à Tekken. Waouh. Dans la compète, je vois aucune compète. Fonce D à la DBS, je réinvente. C'est pas ta zik urbaine, ma gueule. Non, non. La voisine se demande d'où vient tout ce miel. Elle me raciste, elle connaît tous mes couplets. Yammer, yammer. Dès que je lâche mes lots, je suis en business. Je compte avec mes mains là. Business. Concentré sur les euros, que du business. Je connais tous les tarots, et c'est business. Trop la dalle, je fais tout pour ma satiété. Au compas, on tracé mes procédés. Le chakra, ça sera pour mes sociétés. Molala, ça doit se protéger. Je me sens enfermé dans un open space, mais je suis toute la journée devant mon PC. Je fais charbonner, charbonner, charbonner. Dans tout si haut, je suis en vision, je donne la vision. Enchaîne studio pour les millions, je suis devenu studio. Et bien, c'est mes cracks, c'est la compo. Pour la qualité, demande à Popo. Studio légendaire, je suis à propos. Je prends le micro. Dès que je lâche une mélo, je suis en business. Je compte avec mes mollas. Business. Concentré sur les euros, que du business. Je connais tous les tarots, que c'est business. Dès que je lâche mes lots, je suis en business. Je compte avec mes mollas. Business. Concentré sur les euros, que du business. Je connais tous les tarots, que c'est business. Dès que je lâche mes lots, business. Business. Concentré sur les euros, business.
Hey everybody, chat. This is Yami. Business. I'll share it on my community wall. Listen, I won't be here long, y'all. I love Yami though. Love him. So, for those of you who took French in high school and you fell in love with French music, that's for you, okay? Because we're twinsies, all right? But anyway, this is not my business, y'all. Business. I think that's why I picked that song, because it's named This Is Not My Business. But it was good today. I was listening and I was like, oh, not the receipt queen. Yeah, she was like, I can't feel, I don't want to be ignored. I don't want to be your dirty little secret, Sakina. That shit was priceless. Did y'all hear it? Oh, you would say you were so confused. One of your sons did French instead of Spanish. Yeah. French. Yeah, I took Spanish too. Failed both miserably, French and Spanish. I love the music though. I don't know, it's like once you get introduced to something, you get introduced to an energy. That's if you open to it. You have to be open to energy. You know what I'm saying? Nothing can penetrate if you're not open to it. You got to be open to it.
I'm not getting ready to get deep. I promise you I'm not. This is going to be a superficial live stream on all levels, okay? Because ain't shit deep about what happened today. You know what I'm saying? But it was kind of, well, it wasn't kind of interesting. It was very interesting to basically hear that woman go over there and admit that she wanted people to have her back when she refused to have theirs. She wanted people to protect her children when she refuses to recognize when somebody else's children are being drugged. She wants all of this support. She wants all of this. But what blew my mind, y'all, what blew my mind was how she didn't even understand. I don't even know if she understood. I don't even think she gave a fuck. It was kind of like she wanted to expose something about Sakina. Like, we've been talking behind the scenes, and it wasn't even about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it was so, when Sakina went back to her channel, y'all, because I saw all of this later in the day. I wasn't watching it while they were live. And I'm glad I wasn't, because I probably would have went live and been like, ah! It's like, it was so interesting though, because it was like she was asking somebody for something that she wasn't ever willing to give. Like when Sakina asked her, so she said, well, if somebody asked me what you sent me, I'm not going to show them the pictures of your kids, but I'm going to tell them what we talked about. I'm going to tell them. And she was like, I prefer you not. She said, well, what do you expect me to do? I'm not going to show them your kids, but if she was like, well, I prefer you not. You tell them it's none of their business. Ain't that the woman that comes out here and tells all of her behind the scenes conversations? Isn't that the woman that says she doesn't have any loyalty to anybody when it comes to their personal, private conversations? Isn't that the woman that that yeah, we do love bounds. Hey, Cap, listen, isn't that the woman that said, when Uni borrowed money from her, she just came out here and exposed it for nothing? Isn't that the woman that has played multiple phone recordings between her, Bam, Sakina, anybody that she talks to? She'll tell you, hey, I don't, none of our conversations are private. It might end up here on the fucking internet. But she wants Sakina to hold her jewels and her privacy, and don't tell anybody but she gets to come out here and tell everything. So it was kind of like she made up a reason to do what she did today. Listen, the whole thing, listen. But no, what's even worse about that, Joy, is that she says, oh Lord, and I shouldn't even answer. I shouldn't even respond to you, Joy. I might need to ignore your comments in the comment section, because anytime you make a comment, honey, it's like World War III in this bitch. Like, anytime you make a comment, it's like, they got that, they want off with that bitch head, okay? But what blew me is that it was Lovely, the one sending Sakina pictures of crabs and shit. Vaginal crabs. That's what blew me. Listen, what blew me is when hey, the realist, what blew me is when Lovely admitted that she the one. Now listen, she said y'all was out, because I ain't heard it yet. Who said it would only crabs jump like that or something like that? She's saying it. The people over here said it. Them Bonnie's ops. Them her ops, bruh. They gonna say any fucking thing about that bitch. Anything about that bitch. That bitch came out here with her dumb ass, told her daughter's story. Nobody else brought that out here. She brought that out here. And then she paraded her daughter out here today and made it even worse. She sat up there and said that these things do fly. But what blew me, y'all, is that Lovely is the one that sent Sakina pictures of that kind of crab. The kind of crabs that, be biting down there and your little vajizzle and stuff like that. Lovely is the one that searched that shit up and sent that shit to Sakina. That's what blew me. It was like, girl, you behind the scenes, you smiling in this bitch's face, calling her sis and all of this shit. I don't know if you calling her sis, girl, but the whole friend thing, girl, I will say whatever the fuck triggers you, and you ain't the one on the picture. You're not the person on the thumbnail. That's dead bitch on the thumbnail, just to let you know. That's dead bitch. I will do that sometimes. I'll try to, sometimes I might try to take a shot with my thumbnail at about 5 motherfuckers. You might look at my goddamn thumbnail and it won't have shit to do with you. And I might be talking about you the whole goddamn live stream. Just is what it is. But hey, Sparkle. But no, so listen. When she said, I sent it and I've been talking behind the scenes, and are you talking about me? Sakina wasn't even going there. She wasn't even going there. She was talking about what the fuck she did. Sakina like, fuck that shit, bitch. I'm owning my shit. Yeah, I talked about Tawanda. I talked about Vonnie. She said, but I ain't talk about no goddamn Bam. And the thing about it is, if Sakina hadn't have done that, people probably would have been able to run with it. Like, ooh, Sakina been back behind the scenes talking shit about Bam and the people over there. They would have tried to spin that shit. And I believe that's why LTG did it. I believe that's why she came out here and did that shit. She wanted people to do that. She want, just like she wanted me not to trust Bam. And she came out here and she said, hey, Timu Nanya. When she came out here, she said, Bam, Bam, and you don't know, I have recordings of her talking shit about you, or something like that, trying to imply that Bam was talking shit about me behind the scenes. I automatically knew it was a lie. I knew it was a lie. That bitch would have premiered that shit. That bitch would have drugged that shit. If that bitch had anything like that. And I told Bam, I don't believe her. If you say it one more time, it's not true, me and you gonna fall the fuck out, because I don't fucking believe her. We had that whole fucking conversation behind the scenes. I said, bitch, if you say one more time, you piece, she lying. I said, if you say that shit one more time, we not gonna be good, because I don't believe her. Then she come outside and say she was making that shit up. She made it up to stir the pot. You know what I'm saying? And then when she did what she did to Sakina, she wanted to imply that, conversations that were inappropriate. I don't know what conversation between grown motherfuckers can be inappropriate anyway. If you feel some type of way, you feel some type of way. If you don't, you don't. And sometimes that shit comes out from behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is that it was kind of like, and this is all my opinion. Now, y'all don't. This is just my opinion, right? And I'm entitled to it. People gave their opinions about my shit. People ran with narratives that wasn't fucking true about me. At least I'm reacting to what's actually here on this fucking app. The shit that you can see. You know what I'm saying? The shit that's actually verifiable. It ain't no fucking troll conversation. So what blew me was when she was like, we be having conversations behind the scenes, and I'm the one that I searched it myself, and I said it was kind of like she was telling the story herself, because she felt like, hey, this might be hey, Kate. she might be. So listen. I'm getting distracted here. I got to stay focused because it was so much stuff that I wanted to talk about. So many things happened in that live stream, and it was so much manipulation. So much manipulation. And it was like she was attempting to work everybody. And Sakina said no today. She said no, and she went back to her platform, and she talked about how she felt. And to me, that was, and then you saw, and then listen, then LTG, she posting videos of fleas and stuff, and you know she gonna turn around and she gonna say, no, I was talking about how, you know how Miss Tawanda says that we sound like fleas. She gonna try to spin it, but she taking shots at every motherfucking body, everybody, playing in everybody's face. And that dumb bitch over there, Bonnie, in a fucking love relationship. She told this bitch the other day, she was like, I just love, and I mean, I'm serious. I just love the new, LTG. She says, no, I really mean that, lovely. I really mean it. I was like, these bitches need some goddamn violins behind these conversations sometime. And then you got LTG coming out here today. I'm not her friend. You're fucking pissing me off. I'm not her friend. Are you trying to trigger me? I never said I was her friend. It's irritating. And this bitch Bonnie over here in a goddamn love relationship. LTG out here saying, bitch, I'm not your friend. And Bonnie's over there, I love the new you. That bitch is cum laude in lapdogism. Do you understand me? That bitch is magnum cum laude up in that bitch. Head honcho lapdog, bitch. Ain't no lapdogging it more than that. The bitch can come out here and say, basically tell you, I said that your daughter had crabs. I basically think that you lying about your fucking story. I'm sitting in your fucking face and questioning you in front of the whole fucking audience, and the whole fucking audience don't believe your fucking story. Because everybody in the motherfucking audience then already Googled this shit. Can motherfucking can motherfucking lice fly? Everybody didn't Google that shit. Motherfuckers that ain't never thought about a motherfucking lice in their goddamn life then Googled that shit. Stop playing with me. This shit is a joke. This shit is a joke. That's why I be telling y'all, a lot of this shit, y'all, I be laughing at this shit. This shit become emotional, you know, when they get evil with that shit and go after your family and, you know, that's that evil shit. But this stupid shit right here, girl, what's crazy to me is that I don't even know if Sakina, no, but I you know what, I'm gonna say it though, because it's just my opinion. It would have been how I feel. It's not how anybody else should have felt. But when LTG said to Sakina, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. Can't y'all just come to an agreement, or can't y'all just squash this? And I'm thinking, that's kind of insensitive, because you're asking Sakina to care about what Give Life says about your son. You're basically asking her to care about whatever Give Life is saying about your son and your family, because that was your argument today. You wanted her to care. You wanted her to notice that Give Life was in your chat, right? And you didn't want, even though Give Life wasn't saying anything about you, you didn't want Give Life in Sakina's chat. While you have Dead Girl in your chat dragging Sakina, you have Vonnie over there talking shit about Sakina, you had Tawanda over there talking about Sakina, you have anybody can come over and talk shit about Sakina. No holds barred. You say you're not in the middle. I'm not in the middle. I'm not in the middle. I'm not taking sides, but they still have a voice in your chat. It's that kind of stuff that it's like, y'all, and then I was thinking, like, she's talking about what Give Life is saying about her son and stuff like that. And she's like, she uses these props, pictures and stuff of her family to, try to pull in the whole heartstring thing. And you're my friend and I shit, or not friend. Oh my gosh. She didn't say friend. Lord, because there's only 7 of them. 7 of them. The lucky 7, But you say that, she should get over it and kind of try to squash it and all of that kind of stuff, right? But you ignored the fact that Vonnie just sat and called her daughter 1,000 bitches. 1,000 bitches. For no reason. A motherfucking community wall post. Vonnie sat and called that woman's daughter 1,000 bitches. And y'all go back to when Sakina doxed her. What, how many years ago? Y'all go all the way back there to justify what Vonnie did, like just yesterday or the day before or something like that. Crazy as shit. I just be sitting back like, these motherfuckers are absolutely out of their mind. Out of their minds. I was just thinking like, and then she's like, oh, forgive her. Like, Sakina love her kids too. Just like you love yours. And it's going to feel sometimes, especially if that's her, that she considered that person a friend or a YouTube friend or an associate or whatever they considered one another. That shit hurts worse when it comes from somebody that you fuck with. And nobody can fucking deny that. And she felt like she fucked with Vonnie. So for Vonnie to do that again, to attack her daughter again over a community wall post, and that should be just, not telling anybody how to. But I was listening. I was just listening to all of that stuff. It just, I don't know. And why you come after Mika and call her a bitch and stuff? Because she had a comment in my, you know how many people talk shit about me in your chat? I don't attack your supporters. And then it's the 2 people, the 2 names that you called out. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. You know whose names to say, what shit to try to start. You came after Spencer. You said something to Spencer. Ain't never said shit. Listen. You are a weirdo. You feel like you're the only one that can have some fucking support on this bitch. Motherfuckers can sit in your chat and just drag. I'm neutral. I don't have a problem with that person. But my motherfucking chat, you got to be calling them bitches and stuff. And I don't know what her problem is. Don't call my fucking chat out. I don't call yours out. I don't focus on what them motherfuckers say. Leave my motherfucking chat alone. Leave my goddamn moderators alone. They don't fuck with you. They support me. And that's your motherfucking issue. You got 7 friends on this motherfucker. 7 people that you consider friends, right? That's what you said. Those are your words, right? I have more than 7. I have way more than 7. I have so many people that had my back when all of y'all thought that y'all was gonna fucking destroy me. I have way more than 7. And I'm not gonna sit back and allow you to just drag any one of them. They ain't done shit to you. That shit pisses me off. And I heard that today. I didn't even hear it when you did it. Nobody sent it to me. I went and I listened to it myself. You got people in there talking shit about me all the damn time. You be reading out the comments and shit. I don't say shit to them. One guy I did. It was just trolling. Just talking shit to him. I don't even know who the fuck he is. And I don't care what he says in the chat. That should just be entertainment. But you be doing shit to hurt people. Doing shit to hurt people. And I was listening to Sakina when she was having that conversation, and everybody gonna say, oh, UP trying to drive. I ain't trying to drive no fucking wedges. Fuck, that's some childish ass bullshit. All that high school shit and all that bullshit. Stop it. We're not trying to drive no wedges over here. Because the only thing that I'm doing is reacting to what I actually see on the motherfucking internet. I'm not out here accusing you of nothing, trying to say that you sent me something that you didn't send me, trying to imply that any vaccine conversations were had or anything like that. I'm not being malicious. I'm talking about what the fuck I see and what my opinion of it is. Oh, people stirring the pot. No, people saying how the fuck they feel. Them motherfuckers over there, the ones lying, sitting up smiling in somebody's face and then talking shit behind their back. Girl, you be defending that girl publicly and sending around crab pictures privately. And you want Sakina to shut up about it. But then you talked about it. What was that for, though? You thought it was gonna make some division over here. Sakina said, "Nah, bitch, nah. We're gonna talk about what was said." You was like, yeah. You didn't expect that. You did not expect that. Oh. So if Sakina got a battery in her back, right? You say what Vaginosa say? I believe that's alopecia Keisha. Alopecia Keisha is making you act this way. It's Bam and alopecia Keisha. Sakina be doing 15-hour shifts. It's alopecia Keisha telling her to say everything. Y'all so fucking lame. Y'all so fucking lame. Your problem is you mad. You mad. Sometimes manipulation can be control. It's a lot of people that know how to pull on heartstrings and then rip the heart out and put that motherfucker right back in. Pull on them heartstrings again, rip that motherfucker out, pull on you. Some people know how to do that shit. Finesse that shit over and over to where you have people that actually have syndromes like Vonnie. They be hearing the motherfucker say, bitch, I'm not your friend. I really love you. I love the new lovely. Girl, that's some Stockholm Syndrome shit for real. For real, for real. You need to stop talking about Bam or me or anybody else, girl. Mm-mm. Y'all done drug each other's everything now. What's so funny is why did my speaker just turn? My thing just turned on, y'all. Maybe it's a sign that I need to shut up. Take my ass to sleep. Because I know I'm making it worse. Okay. Have to stop it, y'all. Let me close that window out. Because it just came on. Anywho. You said you didn't want to read. Yeah, I want to get back to you. Why you brought Mika's name in it? You called her a bitch. I don't even know who she is. I know it was some stuff going on back when with them people. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what the fuck you doing. Call Spencer's name out and everything. You know exactly what the fuck you doing. So the little thing about Bam trolling old boy's daughter, that didn't work. The SA shit, that ain't working. You know, now you gotta try to pull. Okay, if I can't pull him in, well, I'm gonna try to pull somebody else in. Girl, we know exactly what the fuck you doing. Every fucking thing you do is calculated. Everything. Everything. And that's weird. That's weird. And what's weird is people robotically go along with that shit. Like, people actually be liking your ass. They really some people actually worship you. Mm-hmm. And you know it. You be calling it out like, you'll be back. It's the YouTube shuffle. I'll dox all of your fucking kids. I'll expose your whole fucking family. I'll tell everything that I recorded behind the scenes, but you'll be back. And you be right. You be absolutely right. Like moss to a flame. No wonder your head's so big. Shit. No wonder your head's so big, girl. So basically, she not gonna say that she dissing that woman and her daughter with some fleas. Why would she be sending pictures of crabs around anyway? Why would she be the one Googling what pelvic crabs are? Which we all know that everybody has proven that lice don't jump, but she clearly believed that they both believed that I believe that Vaginosis believes that it was lice. I believe that. I don't think she lying intentionally about everything, you know. But that's not even a conversation that I want to have. I really was focused on the other stuff because that other stuff is way more interesting about all of that. You don't want people to know that I was behind the scenes with you. It was like y'all are in a relationship or something. It was kind of like you were like, I don't want to be your dirty little secret or something. That's basically what you said. I want your friends to know that we talked. Do you know? Do you know that's basically what you said? I want all of them to know. I want my ops to know that you and I are talking. The fuck? That shit was weird. And then you explained it. And then this dumb bitch over there, vaginosis, she like, thank you, Vonnie. No, thank you. Thank you, lovely. Because if you hadn't have come out here and said it, it's like she idolizes this bitch. Thank you, lovely. Because if you hadn't have come out here and said it, you know, I probably would have thought that you were shading me behind the scenes. I probably would have thought that. Y'all can't tell me that shit wasn't funny. Y'all motherfuckers can't tell me that shit was not fucking funny. If you say that shit wasn't funny, you a motherfucking liar. You are a motherfucking liar. This shit is entertainment, bruh. For real. She was whew. This motherfucker said, thank you. She basically thanked her for dissing her behind the scenes and just admitting it. At least you took accountability. There's that accountability word. Y'all gotta go watch. Listen, Vonnie thanked her ass. Thanked her. I'm not playing with y'all. She thanked her while they was on that panel. I was sitting there laughing my ass off. I was screaming at the damn computer. No, I had my phone. I had my earphones in. I'm screaming like, I know you fucking lying, just like that bitch's title. The day before, I was screaming that shit. I know you fucking lying. You gonna let that bitch off like that? But see, I didn't say it publicly because I didn't want to instigate no shit. But I was really like, I know damn well, you know. She came out here and she owned her shit though. She basically told her in a finesseful way. She's a finesser. Yeah, she is. But anyway, y'all, because she was doing it to her. That's why. Yeah, Sakina. Yep. She keep on screaming about old boy going to jail and why isn't he in jail? Why isn't he in jail? Why isn't he in jail? You promised he would be in jail. You promised he would be in jail. Like she want him in jail. I was saying in the background, I was like, damn, this bitch. I said, this bitch, she is. I said, she trying to kill two birds with one motherfucking stone. She want that nigga in jail for the shit he did to her. Cause you could see how this bitch hold grudges and try to fight, make people fight to fight her battle and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that person, like they just like she tried to do with me and Mo No. Like that planting that seed kind of motherfucker. That's what she does. That's what she's excellent at. And then everybody be listen, motherfuckers and called it out saying she'll be she gonna start some shit in 2 more weeks. Motherfuckers and called that shit out. Motherfuckers gave you the motherfucking blueprint. See, I be studying, I be listening to them motherfuckers. I be paying attention to that bitch. Listen, Listen, them motherfuckers be like, don't go here. I have to test the water a little bit though. Cause so many people told me don't touch that baby troll shit. They said don't. That's so many people from J4K behind the scenes told me don't touch that baby troll shit. But I touched it. You know, you just be testing the waters and shit. But anyway. That should just be entertainment. You said you was asked. So yeah, it was asked who the prosecutor. Yeah, yes, it was asked who the prosecutor was and everything. It's like she is like, do it. You know how like knock that stick off my shoulder, knock that stick off. It's like she trying to go or bait somebody into doing something or reacting to something. But then she keep on putting it out here and then saying it's us. They did a whole live releasing the shit when her and Faith was talking about it on the damn panel. They the ones did that. She shared that shit out. But she the one over here talking about it's us talking about it or it's me talking about it. They was trying to resurrect that shit and still are. Now they trying to come for Spencer and pull a girl, and you know they just feel like they gonna pull this person in or pull that person in, this person in. Girl, what you expecting? What you expecting? A redo of the same old shit we didn't already survive? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It won't end the same. Yeah. Yeah, good night, Beefy. I think I'm going to sleep too. I done made a few people mad. And then that what she said, this live gonna make who was you trying to make mad? You said this live gonna make a lot of people mad. Who were you trying to make mad? Because I really, that live wasn't the one that made me mad. It was the one when I heard you like calling people bitches and stuff that ain't. No, Spencer was supporting you too. She'll be in your chat and stuff. It's these people don't have no issue with you. They support me. They don't have no issue with you, though. You don't have to interject yourself into nothing that had to do with them and what they done fought on this app and all that shit. You don't have to do that to them. That's unnecessary. Yeah, ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody mad, but you are. You mad. You pulling out all the stops. And that shit was obvious today. That shit was obvious. Well, what time is it? Yeah, that shit was obvious yesterday. You pulling out all the stops. Now you down to... I don't want anybody to be anybody's little dirty secret. You should listen to that live stream and listen to how weird that shit sound. You need to listen. You are a person that needs to put on some headphones and you need to listen to not react to it, not put on a show with it. I mean, like privately. You need to listen to how you sound. You do. You do. You probably do that shit anyway. You said you didn't want to react to my lie. You didn't even want to say my name. Mm-mm. And you just went right in on the attack on Joy. Did it make you feel better? Because it didn't make any, I don't know if it made it. Basically, it was laughter. We done been there, done that. And the thing about it is, something may hurt the first time it happens. It might hurt a sting the second, you know. You might feel a little pinch or something the third, but shit gets less and less effective the more that it's done. And y'all do that shit all the time. Your first go-tos to call somebody names and boys and all of this shit. And all you motherfuckers got some ugly ass pictures out here too. Everybody got some ugly ass pictures out here. Ain't nobody looking like no motherfucking beauty queen on every motherfucking picture out here on this bitch. A bunch of black women calling black women ugly. I do it too. Ugly motherfuckers. Girl. You focus on everybody. Oh, you built like this and you built like that and you this and you're that and your worth is this and your value is that. Like somebody's dumb, somebody's a drunk when all you motherfuckers have been on here high, drunk, being whores, playing in your pussy for niggas. How would a bitch that said that she wanted to play in her pussy for a nigga on social media? How can you call somebody else a whore? And you married and you were pregnant with that man's babies. How can you twist your lips to call anybody else a whore? Like realistically, that's all I'm saying. Some shit don't hit the right way from certain bitches. You can't be out here with a record like that and think that you're gonna affect somebody else and then to say porn star. Really? Porn star. And then it comes out that you and your daughter, was that the same daughter that you had on here today explaining about lies? You and your daughter went to look for somebody else's daughter's adult content on another app and then threatened her with it, but didn't show it. And then Lovely making an argument for y'all. Oh, but Sakina showed pictures of her kids and it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. But see, the thing about it that blows me about it is y'all back to that. And I say this all the time. Y'all all the way back to that. You brought that all the way back, you know. Now we're going back to when you did this to her daughter. But y'all made cool with each other. You said you were cool with her for 10 months. You said you came on here. And Sakina's not lying. She played the clips over and over and over again. I heard her. I was in her bushes. Yep. She played the clip of you admitting that you were the wrong party, that you were the villain in the situation. And now here you are out here publicly telling her she don't have no right to feel some type of way about what you said. or even to feel like what she said is factual. Because you did say, I didn't want to hop down. But see, then you make it as an excuse. You shouldn't have said that I ran from your daughter. No, you wanted to attack her daughter again. Because if you didn't want to, you wouldn't have. No matter what was on what motherfucking community wall. Because you don't want to go at Lovely. And she disrespect your ass every motherfucking day. Every chance she get. And every motherfucking body sees it. Everybody sees it. Bitch. No, I didn't hop down in chat, Sakina. I don't know if I can yet, but I didn't hop down. I haven't hopped down again, but I be in the bushes. A lot of times I be multitasking. I be trying to listen and, I got my grandbaby, people say I don't have a family to love me, but I be having like a lot of shit to do, especially during the day with the kids being out. Y'all, Baby UP gonna be in Florida next week, right? He gonna be in Florida, right? Tell me why. He gonna ask me. True story. He asked me, how far away from Orlando is Bambi? I said, what? He said, how far away from Orlando is Bambi? I said, why are you asking me that? He said, because I'm going to try to get my uncle to take me to see Bambi when we're in Orlando. I said, oh, no, the hell you not. I say, your uncle is not going to take you hours out the way to go meet somebody from YouTube. He said he will if I ask him. I want to meet Bambi. I said, well, I'll be damned. That's a true fucking story. For real. For real. We was laughing about that earlier. But listen. Yeah, so back to the matter at hand. Girl. It's so much more I want to say. So when Sakina goes back to her channel and she's talking to Bam, why do y'all... This is the thing that I don't understand. Vonnie been cool with Bam. Lovely been cool with Bam. But they all think that Sakina is crazy or wrong for being cool with Bam. They have all squashed stuff with Bam. Been cool with her again. Ain't argued with her. Shit, I done heard clips of goddamn Vonnie calling Bam sis. And LTG calling her a friend. I know she's not one of the 7 though. Could it be? Could it be? Because you said yourself you go hardest at the people that you really cared about. And you go hard at Bam. You go hard at Bam to the point where you want to do violence to her. That's some, I don't know, but Magnificent 7, right? Yeah, I don't know if it's her. So, listen, she been treating Bam like this since before I came along, though. She been doing this to Bam for years. It ain't just me. So it's just their dynamic, You say you're not one of the Slytherin 7. No, I was just being facetious. She don't like it when you say somebody is her friend that is not her friend. She made that very, very clear when she was talking about vaginosis. And she made that very clear. Don't say she is my friend. I have never said she was my friend. I'm like, oh, okay, shorty. She's your bestie now. Or no, she is your bestie. Shit, you keep on letting me know it triggers you so bad. I might make her your goddamn family member. You really won't like that. Shit. Get over it. Yeah, Bam is. They sit over there. They got Dear girl is so infatuated with Bam. It's like, girl, what the hell is wrong with? I looked up. I said, well, damn. I mean, if I don't hear one more derogatory thing, it's like the obsession. That it's right there. Ooh. I shouldn't even said it, even made reference to her. That bitch she up now. That bitch up on her goddamn community wall now, lighting it up, but then talking about somebody. That bitch be talking on that goddamn and then say somebody's stalking her, but she doxing everybody and putting everybody's shit up on her, but somebody's stalking her. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody see through that shit. Yeah. Yeah, they want Joy out of here. She just went in on Joy. I was like, so predictable. So predictable. Swing on the bitch that ain't gonna really swing back. She was like, you don't know what Joy does. You haven't been here. Joy will talk her little shit. Girl, after you set up and talk about her ashy ass for 3 fucking days straight and made all of these comments about old boy, girl, you be talking so much shit. You and that vaginosis bitch about over there. But you sit up and lie talking about you don't be mentioning you. That's all you fucking do. When you get an opportunity. And Joy don't be on no goddamn community wall. She don't be in nobody's chat really dragging or talking shit. She say something one motherfucking time and you use it as a reason to talk about. Girl, and then you so fucking obsessed. You say it's an essay. I have always said that. Me. Just me. You ain't never heard nobody else come out here and say that shit but me, CMA, and I think a couple of other people. But just me. But you sitting up ragging on motherfucking Joy. And she never even came. Listen, I ain't even gonna go there with you. Cause I already know this is your opportunity to say something again. Old Faithful. Go right back to it, girl. Do your bigger one. Yeah, the list of what you did. Girl, it's like, yeah. Joy B said, girl, ooh, golly. That drunk bitch over there vaginosa, Joy boy. That bitch be so fucking drunk. It's something wrong with her. She need a damn intervention. He said when you hear that name, you think of you falling and you can't get up. I don't even know what y'all talking about. Y'all love to pile up on somebody. Oh, and it was, y'all. I really heard some violins playing at this point when Vonnie expressed to Lovely the sacrifices she made by jumping into something that didn't have nothing to do with her, and now I'm here. And all Lovely said was, mm-hmm. Bonnie basically admitted, like, I jumped into some shit for you that had nothing to do with me, and now me and Sakina are and you and Sakina are good and talking behind the scene. And Lovely said, mm-hmm, dumbass. That shit was priceless too. Damn, I'm probably gonna be thinking of all of the stuff that I wanted to say during this live, but I just didn't get to. So shit, it might be a damn part 2 to this live because it was a lot of little good little tidbits in there. Lots of good little stuff in Sakina's live and in LTG's live. And in Vonnie's stuff too. Yep. Yep. You should. Vonnie thinks she's so fucking intimidating. Pull up, pussy. With her nasal decongesting ass, like, pull up, pussy. You pussy. Everybody's a motherfucking pussy. Girl. And then she blames other motherfuckers. I didn't want to come for your kids. Then why the fuck did you do it? usually when people don't want to do something, they don't fucking do it. Nobody put a gun to your head and made you come for somebody's kids. You don't have self-control, ma'am. But you have child emotions, you know. That usually means that somebody's brain hasn't fully developed. You can't control your emotions to the point where you can't attack somebody's motherfucking child. That's an immaturity issue. Mental immaturity. Strong bitches have boundaries. Shit. Girl. And then she's like, I don't want to do it. Yes, Sakina, I don't want to do it. I don't want to put it out here. I don't want to put it out like somebody fucking forcing her. Like children. That's how kids act. You're forcing me to do this. Like, And then, you know what? Y'all might think that she came out here to prove she brought her daughter out here to prove to the ops that she wasn't lying. She wasn't trying to prove shit to no ops. She was trying to prove to LTG that she wasn't lying about some damn lies. Because LTG the one that sat and questioned her ass low-key, you know, questioned her ass and let her know that she was the one sending around pictures of crabs, not lice, to people. So you was trying to prove that lice fly for LTG. She already Googled the shit. Multiple times. And when y'all get into it again, that's going to be her content too. Yep. She going to question whether they were lice or crabs. Yep, I see it coming. She already got the receipts. So that's how it's gonna go. You said I should react to the part where Vonnie was on Lovely Live. Yeah. I've been talking about that a little bit, Bam. Yeah. You said she did not Google. Oh, she said Google lies. Oh, she YouTubed it because Google lies. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I don't want to react to that lie. You know why? I don't need to. I don't need to. People want it. She want people to hear her voice. They can hear it on her channel. Everybody knows where her channel is. She said she didn't need to react to my content, and she didn't. I don't need to react to hers like that. Hear the audio and stuff. Nope. Because them stories be going in all different kind of directions, and they be hard to follow too. Yeah. That's intentional too. So Bonnie said that's how she... Yeah. See, the thing about it is, yeah, everybody's Googled it and researched it and everything, and everybody knows that they don't. She knows that they don't too. Maybe now she knows. She just don't want to admit it. She don't want to admit it because she probably don't know what it was herself. She said she went to the doctor though. I don't really want to talk about the lice. That's not an interesting story to me. It's just not that interesting. Not to me. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get out of here. It is 1:05 a.m. And you know what? I'll be going on vacation soon, y'all. Y'all know I always, but I think I'll be going a little bit longer this time. But I'll let y'all know, I'll be going for a while. Listen, y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all night. Listen, to LTG and vaginosis and all of that stuff, for me, this is none of my business. Just like what happens with me and Bambi, none of y'all business. Or what happened with me and the other people that came from over here was none of y'all motherfucking business. But everything that they had to say, you inserted yourself in and you became a part of the content, right? I look at it like fair exchange ain't no robbery. You feel me? I feel like if you could talk about my shit, I can talk about your shit. You see? So talk about my shit. Because I'm sure gonna be talking about your shit. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful evening, okay? Bye, guys.